Hey guys, Grant from Trends here. We're talking all things wet sounds, rotomold, enclosures today, and we're going to talk about the top 5 reasons why you should check this out to get big bass in your vehicle. Reason number 1, durability. So we're talking durability, and no one does durability better than wet sounds. So these brand new rotomold enclosures is fairly new to the industry. Everyone else is still using MDF or different types of materials. This is a super durable rotomold enclosure, super lightweight. You can pick it up like this. If this was MDF, you couldn't do that. So one benefit, obviously, is the lightweight to it. As far as durability goes, it's got this cool finish, like a rhino coated you would get on a bed liner type finish on the enclosure. When you install the woofer in here, it's completely watertight, so there's no way water can get in and damage the speaker or cause damage to the woofer itself. If you had to and you drop this on the floor, it's going to bounce. It's not going to break like MDF or split. So you talk about durability. That's another reason to check this out as well if you take it in and out of your vehicles. But overall, I think they hit it out of the park. The look and finish on this is phenomenal. Reason number 2, they're scalable. So scalability, the nice thing with these is these are expandable to more than one enclosure itself. So they give you these really cool little insert brackets that mount on the side here. And then you can extend this if you want to do 310s in a car or 212s in a truck, whatever you want to do, that's expandable. So that's the nice thing about this is you can link these together. So it's, if you want single bass for a little bit of output, you want tons of output, you want to do 210s, 212s, 310s. Heck, if it's an SUV, you want to go 6, who cares? But it's scalable. So whatever the customer wants, you can build on the system. Reason number 3, easy installation. As far as installation goes, there's 3 main areas I want to cover off. First is the DTC connectors on here. So on the top of the enclosure, there's a insert there. You can clip on that DTC connector. Boom, you're wired up to your amplifier. So you can wire up your amplifier first, install the subwoofer later on. Same on the subwoofer side. On the inside of the enclosure, these Zero subwoofers come with the same DTC connections on the woofer itself. So again, making it really easy, grab your subwoofer, click in your DTC connector, and insert the subwoofer. So super easy to install it with these DTC connectors. On the back, this divot here in the bottom here is where you would, there's a screw that comes with the subwoofer box. And when you install the Zero subwoofers, there's a threaded insert on the back of the magnet. And when that screw attaches to the magnet, that acts as a more of a rigid mounting point for the subwoofer. So this thing's not going to flex, it's not going to warp, and it gives you way more durability for the subwoofer itself. And then last but not least is the ways you can install it. So obviously there's lots of different applications. If you've got a pickup truck and you've got a wedge behind the seat, you want to up fire it underneath the seat of your pickup truck. You want to down fire it to get a little more output in the back of your hatchback. Whatever your application is, they give you these really cool little Z brackets. And on the end caps here, this flange is the same all the way around. So if you want to mount it down fire, boom, there's your Z bracket mounted in place. I can move this forward a bit more so you can see it. If you want it mounted like a truck wedge behind the seat of your truck, your pickup truck, or your Jeep Gladiator, just roll the seat, click one forward, and you can mount this behind your Jeep Gladiator. The same Z bracket mounts to that flange again and gives you a nice secure mounting point both on the left and right side. So super, super easy, whether you want to up fire, down fire, or truck wedge this, super easy installation. Reason number 4, optimized for Zero series subwoofers. So the perfect subwoofer for those enclosures are the brand new Zero subwoofers. I've got a 12-inch one in front of me here. First off, you'll see cosmetically absolutely stunning with this grill with the 2-tone. You got one spoke that's gloss. You got one that's flat black. Really cool, unique look to it. And then subtle branding. It doesn't have a big flashing logo on there saying Wet Sounds. Very subtle logo branding on there as well. On the back of the subwoofer, I'll talk about a few points on here that are key. We talked about that mounting point on the subwoofer. There is that threaded insert there for when you thread it through the back of that divot on the back of the subwoofer enclosure to give you a rigid mounting point on there. And then also there's your DTC connectors. They got standard spade connectors for your speaker wire, but ease of use. This is wired up to your inside of your box. Click, you're done. So super, super easy to install that. Durability wise, in true Wet Sounds fashion, you've got the Nye glass basket. This thing absolutely delivers. Do not think of this as a shallow subwoofer that gives you that shallow bass sound. This is unbelievable, the amount of output these have. The first time people use these, they always call me up and say, man, these things hit. And reason number 5, will fit where no other enclosures will. So fitting where other enclosures won't. This cool thing they've done with this, both the 10-inch and the 12-inch, the height of this box here is exactly the same for the 10 and the 12. And in true Wet Sounds fashion, they designed this on purpose to be a certain height. So this will fit underneath the seat of your Ford truck. It'll fit underneath your Chevy, under your Dodge, under your Toyota Tacoma, behind your Jeep Gladiator if you mount it this way. What else have we got for SUVs? You name it. You want to put 210s, 310s in the vehicle. This fits where a lot of other enclosures won't, and at a price point that others won't. There's your 5 reasons why to check out these ROTOMOLDED enclosures from Wet Sounds. For more information, check out wetsounds.com.